everyone, welcome to another skincare journey with me. I have all of the Exfolikate products. I do use the traditional physical exfoliant of the Exfolikate on a regular basis as it is, so I know how I feel about that. But I have all the other Exfolikate products as well. So I'm going to be testing the entire Exfolikate line for 30 days and I'm going to show you how my skin looks before and after and get back to you, and we're going to see if it's worth the price or not. A few caveats. Obviously, I don't want to be changing up my entire skincare routine at once. That can cause a lot of issues. So I'm going to slowly work everything in. Since I already use the Exfolikate once a week, I'm just going to keep on doing that. Then I'm going to add in the cleanser starting today. So this is just a regular foaming cleanser. It says to use it twice a day. Then if my skin handles this okay, after a few days, I'll add in the moisturizer. I've used this 2 times and I know that it doesn't cause issues or breakouts or irritation on my skin or anything. So I'm not too worried using these 3 products at the same time. But the last and the biggest item that I wanted to try is the liquid Exfolikate, and this is a chemical exfoliant. People say this is very, very potent, so I am gonna wait at least a week or 2 using these other products, see that my skin is okay, and then I will start using this. This is the triple acid resurfacing treatment. It says to use PM only. After cleansing, saturate a cotton pad and gently apply all over the face, neck, and décolleté. Not that much direction. I have been getting some texture, not necessarily breakouts or acne, but bumps and just texture in this area of my face, so I want to see if this will help with that. Again, I do use the regular Exfolikate, the physical exfoliant. I don't know that it actually does anything. Like, I still get a lot of blackheads on my nose. We're gonna try it. I do have very sensitive skin though. This is a very high-priced line, so let's see if the Exfolikate is all that's cracked up to be. I remember reading that it was the celebrity holy grail. Let's find out in 30 days if that's true. All right, I have all my Exfolikate products here. And as not to overwhelm the system, I'm not going to start everything today. I do already use the classic Exfolikate. I'm going to use this today as I normally would, and I'm going to add in the Exfolikate cleanser. And I've never used this before, so today will be the first day. So it says to use this regular face wash twice a day. It says to use the exfoliating one once or twice a week. It doesn't say to go in with one or the other first. I like to go in with the physical exfoliant first and then my regular face wash, so I'm going to do that like I normally would. And again, I have been using this for a while now. I know that I like it. It's a weird green color, but that's fine. It doesn't bother me. Get a little bit of water, start to zhuzh it all over the face. I do really like the Exfolikate, I'm gonna call it the classic one, the one that they're best known for. I do like it a lot. It is really, really pricey though, so I don't know if I recommend buying it at its like $80 price tag. I always get it at Marshall's, so I always recommend looking there first. At that price, I say definitely worth it if you can find it for $20 or something. It does have a scent. It's not overwhelming or anything, but there definitely is a scent. And the beads are not plastic or sugar or anything like that. They do dissolve and you just feel this very nice gritty texture. It definitely makes your skin feel smoother. And what I like to do is I like to leave this on my face for a little bit, maybe like a minute or 2. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna fast forward, cut out this time, and I'm just gonna let it sit on my face for a minute or 2 and I'll be back. All right, time to rinse this off. Okay, now it's time for the foaming cleanser. It says, reveal softer, smoother skin while gently cleansing away oil, makeup, and surface impurities with this creamy cleanser. Based on our #1 best-selling Exfolikate, use AM and PM, use twice a day, apply a small amount to wet face and neck, massage gently for 30 seconds, rinse and gently pat dry for glowing results. Use with Exfolikate, appropriate to your skin type, 1 to 2 times a week. It's just like a regular cleanser, it sounds like. Everything has a greenish color so far that I've used. This is obviously not as green as the exfoliator, but still green. This also has a scent, not the same scent as the other product, but there is a scent. It doesn't bother my face though, and it's not floral. I want to say it's almost like a fruity scent, but I honestly don't know how to describe it. It does foam nicely, as you can see. It is a nice lather. I do like when my products lather. I know A lot of higher end products don't, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not working well. Actually, a lather can sometimes be bad in products, but I just like the feel of a lather. Okay, that was a nice face wash. I don't have anything negative to say about it after the first use. It did have a scent, but it's not overwhelming. It didn't make my skin burn or itch or anything. And it's not leaving a scent on my face, which I like. I don't like when a scent lingers because I do have sensitive skin and my face doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel dry. I definitely do need a moisturizer, but when do I not? But yeah, everything feels good. Exfolikate day 2. I'm not going to use the physical exfoliant today because I used it yesterday. I am going to use the foaming facial cleanser today. And it does say that this is supposed to remove makeup. I went in with a cleansing balm, so I should have most of it off my face already, but you know how that goes. So hopefully this does remove the majority of whatever makeup is left. It kind of smells like cleaning products. It has a citrusy scent. I didn't have any irritation yesterday, so I'm happy to report that. So I think I will go ahead and use the facial moisturizer tonight because I know that doesn't cause me any irritation. I have used that once or twice before. Not worried. I just got out of the shower. Let's go ahead and use some Exfolikate moisturizer. So just like everything else, this also has an interesting green hue to it. And it smells exactly like the face wash. All right, just gonna gently massage into my face. Feels nice and hydrating. It's not causing any irritation or anything. Just feels like a nice moisturizer. It's really hard to comment with skincare on the first try because as long as it doesn't irritate your face, there's really not that much to say about it. But again, we're using it for 30 days, so I will definitely check back in and let you know how I'm doing with it and what I think. As far as this first time goes, it's not thin, but it's not thick. It's kind of in between. You definitely feel like you're getting hydration, but it doesn't feel like goopy and sticky and uncomfortable. It feels nice. I've now been using the 3 steps in the Exfolikate system for 2 weeks. So the moisturizer, the physical exfolikate, and the daily foaming wash. I've been enjoying all 3 of these. My skin has reacted completely fine. As I was mentioning before, I do already use the physical exfolikate, so this is not new for my skin. Really, the 2 new products have been the moisturizer and the face wash. I've had no bad reaction. I do have a couple thoughts on the moisturizer, but we'll get into that. Since my skin is feeling good and healthy and happy, I think it is time to add in the liquid exfolikate. This is really what I'm excited to try because I really want to get rid of the blackheads on my nose and I feel like this could help. Also, I have some bumps over here and a little bit of discoloration. I'm hoping that this is a miracle worker. It says liquid exfolikate is a triple acid resurfacing treatment. Use PM only after cleansing. Saturate a cotton round and gently apply all over face, neck, and décolleté. For purposes of filming, I'm doing it in the daytime. Let me put my hair up. I have my cotton pad here. Let's go ahead and open it up. I feel like that seems like it would be enough. So I'm just going to start going like this. I did just wash my face with the foaming cleanser. I only use the other exfolikate, the physical one, about once a week. So I think it's okay to pair with this. Ooh, okay. I do have a little bit of an open pimple right here, and this is slightly burning, not horribly, but slightly. I'm really going to focus this on my nose since that's what I really am looking to correct, is all those blackheads on my nose. Also, my nose peels a lot. It's like super dry, but I still get a lot of blackheads. It's weird. It has a very vague scent of maple syrup, but like super, super vague. I don't know that anyone else would smell that, but there's really no scent to it besides that. Like there's no floral or obvious fragrance to it, I would say. Let's drag it down the neck. I'm also gonna make a note to really get around the border of my lips because I get blackheads there as well. And it does say to avoid the eye area, so I'm not gonna put this anywhere. Basically where I have dark circles up to my eyebrow, I'm not going to put it in that area at all, ever. It's not dirty at all. I don't know if it actually gets off any dirt or makeup or anything like that, or if I just cleaned my face really, really well before this. And I'm just gonna go with the latter. All right, now let's go in with the moisturizer. I've been using this for 2 weeks. I kind of just dot it on my face. And if I need more, I go in and take more, but I don't usually need more, so. I'm moisturized now. Let me just go in with some of my eye cream. It's not Kate Somerville, but my eyes do feel like they need to be hydrated, so. Okay, so now that we have used the liquid exfoliate, let me go ahead and give you my opinions on that and the moisturizer so I can catch you up a little bit. Both cleansers, good, no irritation, happy with them. The moisturizer is fine. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's kind of just fine. Like, I wouldn't pay original pricing for this, if you catch my drift. It's not overly hydrating. It also feels a little tacky on the skin. It doesn't really soak in as much as I would like it to. Also, it does pill sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Sometimes I don't put anything else on my face and it still pills, so I don't really know. But it's not horrible. I just don't love it. I also don't feel like it's thick enough or moisturizing enough for a night cream. I really like a heavy night cream because I do have dry skin. This, I wouldn't say, is going to hydrate dry skin enough. If you have severely dehydrated skin, you're going to need something heavier than this. And then as far as the liquid exfoliate, I just used this for the first time. So now the 30 days begins. I'm going to use all these products for 30 days, or at least until I run out. I don't really have anything to say on the liquid exfoliate yet because I just used it for the first time. But based off of first impressions, I can tell you that it didn't burn or irritate my face except for the area over here where I have some acne going on and some irritation already. So I'm not going to attribute it just to this. Something going on there. It does feel strong though, if you know what I mean. Like, I do kind of feel it on my face. I feel a slight tingling on my face right now, but it's nothing overwhelming or horrible. If I do have a really bad reaction in like 10 minutes or an hour or whatever it may be, I'll definitely check in and let you know, but for now my face looks completely fine. All right, 2-week check-in of using the liquid exfoliate, and I definitely dropped it and broke it, so typical clumsy self. And I am a little bit worried that the liquid inside is going to evaporate, but we'll see. In any case, besides breaking it, I have definitely noticed over the past 2 weeks that all the dryness on my nose and all the peeliness, it hasn't exactly gone away entirely, but it has gotten better and it's not as peely and as dry as it normally is. It's definitely more exfoliated. I don't think that the physical exfoliant actually does that much. I think it feels good on the skin, but this is actually doing a better job exfoliating. It is pretty rough though, like it's a strong exfoliant. Over here, and the places that are more prone to eczema on my skin have flared up with the eczema, so I stopped putting it on in this area like entirely just because I got really bad eczema flares. We have some still on my ears that you might be able to see, and I just have some eczema bumps going on over here and just over here. I'm really more so just using it in my T-zone. I do also have these bumps over here. I don't even think that they're pimples at this point because I've been using pimple patches, pimple creams, all of it, and they haven't gone away. So I don't know if they're just bumps or texture or what. And I've been using this in this area as well, and they haven't gone away. So I am noting it doesn't like cure all of your texture. It's not going to magically make all of your texture go away in 2 weeks or anything. Overall, I do think it's helped with the dry skin and exfoliating that on my nose. It does really suck out a lot of moisture though, and it definitely does aggravate eczema prone skin. So if you're gonna use it on eczema prone skin, be careful. And it's obviously not indestructible, so if you're gonna use it, be careful and don't drop it. I've been using it either every day or every other day. If I feel like my skin is just really aggravated and bothered, I won't use this because I obviously don't want to aggravate my skin anymore. And I do feel like this is a very heavy duty product. But I'll kind of just focus it in the areas that I feel need the most help. It still smells like maple syrup to me, which is really weird. I don't know why. Maybe there's some ingredient in here that makes it smell like maple syrup. I honestly have no idea. But every time I open it and put it on my face, I'm like, what is that scent? It's bizarre. But I'll go in over here as well, and this is pretty much where I stop on both sides. Obviously 2 weeks isn't the most time. I'm not going to see like a huge dramatic difference, but I do feel confident that with time this will provide some benefit to my skin, because I am seeing a slight benefit after 2 weeks. Again, not like the most life-changing huge benefit, but I am seeing a little bit improvement in my nose texture after the 2 weeks. With skincare, it does take a while. It is going to take more than the 2 weeks. It could even take more than the 30 days that I am proposing of using all these products, so we'll have to see. I've been using this resurfacing liquid exfolicate for 2 weeks, which means I've been using the other products for 4 weeks, which means we have 2 weeks left in this entire process for this video. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this moisturizer. The last time I did a check-in with this moisturizer, I said I wasn't really liking it, and I can say that I'm still feeling that same way. It's not a bad moisturizer, I just don't feel like it's moisturizing enough. It definitely does leave your face glowy though. Like it says it'll leave your face glowing, and it does that, but I don't feel like it really sinks into the skin for me. And I don't like how it just feels like it leaves a film on top of your face rather than sinking into the skin and deeply hydrating. I want something, especially in these winter months, that are going to deeply, deeply hydrate and soothe my skin, and I just don't think it does that. I typically, especially during the day, will end up going in with another lotion. But you can see it definitely does add a dew. It definitely is glowy. I am gonna go in with another moisturizer on top because I feel like I need it, and really, really saturate the eczema prone areas because I'm trying to heal all that gross eczema. I've actually never seen my eczema so bad as it was when I used the liquid exfolicate on those areas of my face. Like they were really, really big eczema patches, and again, I've never seen them that pronounced and that big and red and bulbous before. Even the word bulbous freaks me out a little bit. So yeah, it was concerning, and I was like, oh my god, is this even eczema? I've never seen my eczema look like this before. But yeah, it was eczema. Just be careful if you do have sensitive skin, or if you're prone to any types of rashes like that. Be careful when you're using this product. Most of my thoughts still stand with the other products. The lotion, I still don't love. I definitely don't think it's worth the price for it. Even on sale, wouldn't purchase it again. The face wash, the foaming one, fine. It's good, but it's not amazing. It's not life-changing. Wouldn't spend the price on it, but it's not bad if you have it or anything. I do really like the feel of the physical exfoliant. I don't know that it actually does anything. I've been using that one for years, and I don't know that really any physical exfoliant does that much. I think liquid exfoliants do a lot more for your skin, but I'm a sucker for a physical exfoliant. I feel like I always have to have one in my shower, whether or not I'm actually using it, but I just like the feeling. I feel like it makes me very clean. I'm like addicted to the scrubby feeling, which is not good for my skin, but I digress. We are officially through 1 month of using the entire exfolicate system. I did have to put plastic wrap on top of it though, because I didn't want it to evaporate out of the bottle. I don't know if it would have or not. I don't know how much water is in here. So just in case, but unrelated, this is 30 days of using all of the 4 products that I showed you in the beginning of the video. I have used some of the products for longer. I used this for probably 2 years at this point. I have used the foaming cleanser for longer, and then also the moisturizer I used for a bit longer. The most recent product I started was the chemical exfoliant, which is really the star of the show in my opinion, but we will get to that. Not that I'm done using this, because I obviously have more product left, but just my final opinion as far as the 30-day trial goes. I'm still not bringing it over here or over here because of my eczema. That still stands if you have sensitive skin, or if you're prone to eczema or rosacea or really any type of sensitivity. I wouldn't use this on those areas. I always get a blackhead literally every day, no matter what I do. Right here. I have been noticing really, really great results with this particular product. I would say as far as exfoliation, I love the feel of it, but I don't think it actually exfoliates my skin very well. But I would have to say the chemical exfoliant, I am seeing major, major results with my skin. So a couple things to note. The blackhead I was talking about that I always have over here does not fill up as quickly as it used to. So I just go like this over it very gently whenever I use this chemical exfoliant, and as I have been for the past 30 days. And now, instead of having to extract it every single day and it being huge, I maybe extract it like once a week, and it's not nearly as full as it usually is. And the bump that usually occurs with it, it's not even there right now. So I can't even show you on my skin what it looks like because, again, it's not even there right now. I was not expecting that to happen. I thought that that was going to be just part of my face for the rest of my life. I didn't even know that a product like this could get rid of that. Also, I've been having a lot of texture and bumps on my skin in this area, in this area. Even in the beginning of the video, I was saying that I had a really big pimple over here. This has completely transformed this area of my skin, and I have no more issue with that whatsoever. Also, during my period, I typically get really bad breakouts. No breakout this month. My skin stayed completely clear. I had no issues this month, which has honestly never really happened to me. I was on 2 rounds of Accutane. Even after that, I still got monthly breakouts around my period, like big pimples that were painful. Nothing I ever did got rid of those monthly flare-ups, and I had no problems at all this month, which is a miracle. I am gonna obviously keep using this to see if that was just a fluke this month or if it can be really attributed to this, but this is really the only thing that changed from last month to this month. I'm leaning towards this right now, so I'll definitely follow up in a future video after using this for multiple months. But as far as I can say for now, this has definitely been improving my skin texture, helping with the acne, the whiteheads, the blackheads. So I really can't complain. It does have that weird like maple syrupy scent that I can't really place. If it works, I don't really care what it smells like, honestly. My nose is really the only place still on my face still experiencing dryness. However, my nose is very dry. It always has been and it always will be. So I kind of understand that it's still dry there because I just don't know if there's any hope there. Just gonna put some moisturizer on while I finish talking about this physical exfoliant. Overall, I'm really impressed with the physical exfoliant of the Exfolikate system. It is a little bit harsh. I do sometimes have to pull it back a little bit and not use it every single day. So sometimes I'll use it every other day, every 2 days. I would say out of all the products, this is the most worth it, and I'll explain the other products and why. But this is the only thing that I saw actual results on my skin. The only thing that I'm still not floored about on my skin and on my face is the dryness on my nose, which is better. It's just still I have flakiness and peeling on my nose. Blackheads on my nose have also gotten better. They're not amazing. They're not like completely gone. They're just less and they're easier to get out and extract when I do extractions, but I have seen that it's not like an everyday occurrence that I need to extract. My nose is super dry and it peels all the time, but it's also where I get the most blackheads. It's an oxymoron, I know. These other 3 products, while some of them were nice, I don't think that the price is justified. The cleanser is fine. It's a normal foaming cleanser. I think it's way overpriced for what it is. It's not any better than a drugstore foaming cleanser that I've used. I don't think it's worth the price, and I don't think that this has improved my skin at all, more so than anything else I've ever used. Again, I was using this before I was using the liquid Exfolikate. Didn't see any difference then. Don't see really any difference now. Yeah, it's just a daily foaming wash. You can get this from the drugstore for a lot cheaper. CeraVe, everyone. We all know it's not a secret. I don't know why I'm whispering, but yeah, you can just get this from CeraVe. And while it's not a bad cleanser, it's just so expensive that I can't recommend purchasing it. So that's my ultimate opinion on the cleanser. I'm gonna use it until it's fully used up, but I would not necessarily repurchase. I would reuse it, but I wouldn't repurchase it just because of the price. This, however, the Exfolikate moisturizer, I would not repurchase this. I did not like it. It definitely does make you glowy. This is actually called Exfolikate Glow Moisturizer. It definitely makes you glowy. I completely used it up just because you don't get much in here. Actually, I have like a little bit of a dab left. I'll put it on and show you a little bit. It definitely does make you glowy, but I don't think it moisturizes very well. Like, I always needed to go in with another moisturizer after this, and what's the point then, you know? Nothing that's gonna be lasting you throughout the day. You're just like, oh, I feel a little bit dry right now. Let me put on a quick moisturizer until I get home. This will hold you over until you get home and you can put on your real moisturizer. And again, it's super pricey, and it's really the only product out of this Exfolikate line that I did actively dislike. The Exfolikate Physical Exfoliant from Kate Somerville, this is really where it all began. This is the pop culture icon for Kate Somerville. This is the most famous product, I would argue, from her line. This is what all the celebrities used to use and talk about online, etc., etc. I love the way that this feels on my face. It feels very luxurious. You do feel like you're getting a good exfoliation. However, I don't know how much it actually works. Again, I've been using this for years, and it is my favorite consistency of an exfoliator because it's not like those micro beads or anything where you feel like you're rubbing and you're really just damaging your skin and nothing's actually coming off. This one, you do feel like you're exfoliating your skin gently, but it's actually doing something and not ruining your skin. But now that I've been using the liquid exfoliator, I don't know that this is actually doing anything because I'm comparing now using this versus this, and the texture and the tone of my skin and seeing the dark spots fade and seeing the whiteheads and the blackheads go away with the liquid exfoliate. That never happened with this one, and I thought that I loved this one, but I didn't actually see any difference in my skin. So now I'm like, did this actually do anything? I'm leaning towards probably not. I still love the feel of it on my face, and I did start using it much less because obviously if I'm using this, I don't need to use this as often. I honestly saw a lot better results once I pared this down. I still will use this once a week. I still like it. I still like the way it feels. However, I don't think this is a necessity for me anymore. I don't think I'll ever truly get rid of a physical exfoliant just because I like the way it feels on my face. I'm like addicted to the feeling of it. For those reasons, I do think it's worth it, but I don't know if it's worth it to pay the price just because you like the feeling of something on your face. You know what I mean? Like the benefit of it, I'm not really seeing it, to be honest. Like it didn't really fix anything on my face. This I've been using for years and all of my skin issues persisted and nothing ever went away that I was complaining about on the internet. In the beginning, it started off really rough because of my eczema flares, particularly on the outer perimeter of my face. And I was like, oh my God, this is not going to end up well. But once I figured out how it reacted on my skin and where I could and could not use it, after that, it was really smooth sailing. Thank you for coming with me on this 30-day journey. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see another check-in once I use all these products up, or once it's been 3 months or 6 months, whatever you want. Just let me know in the comments down below if you want another check-in, and I will be sure to do that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this helpful. And please subscribe to my channel, comment down below. You know the drill. Just press all the happy buttons on the page, and I will see you in my next video.